Hello, everybody. Chad Weber here. Looking forward to chatting with you today about 5 proven ideas to fix broken Facebook ad campaigns. So, in other words, this is what you want to watch if your Facebook ads just aren't working. And when I say don't work, what I'm referring to is the ability to pull in leads. So, what's the point? What's the idea behind running Facebook ads? Obviously, it's to capture leads, preferably good quality leads, leads that are going to turn into applications, leads that are going to convert, leads for people who wish to actually talk to you versus you having to hunt them down, chase them down. If your ad campaigns aren't working, here are 5 things that you can do that can fix those campaigns because that's what we consider a broken campaign. If it's not serving its purpose, its intended purpose, then the ad campaign is broken. Let's take a look. All right, so idea number 1, change your targeting. So this is something that I see happening to a lot of loan officers' ad campaigns is the targeting is just off for whatever reason. Oftentimes, I'm sure you'll agree, oftentimes your ad campaigns are deployed in a manner that amounts to guesswork. And what I mean by that is when it's time to go in and put down your age brackets, the area you're going to target, and then all the available filters, because we already know Facebook ads gives you hundreds and hundreds of filters to choose from, right? How do you go about selecting one filter over the other? Well, again, for most loan officers, it amounts to guessing. We're taking our best guess. And I'm not saying that that's wrong, but what I am saying is that you have other options, that we need to go about doing this in a methodical way, which means you analyze your statistics after you've run your campaign. If for whatever reason you're not getting the desired and intended results right out of the gate, we don't just shove the campaign to the side and say, hey, this doesn't work. Instead, we look at it from the angle of saying, why didn't this particular iteration work? What could I have done better? Because the difference in results from targeting the wrong people versus the right people is night and day. If I was running a VA loan ad, but yet I wasn't specifically going in and using the filters for veterans, then how can I complain when it doesn't work, right? Would I expect that to work versus if I turn around and ran the exact same ad, but this time actually put into Facebook that I want the ad to be seen only by individuals who are either active duty or veterans? Huge, huge, huge difference, right? So you have the capability to target specific gender because, again, male and female, they do respond differently to different types of images and ads. That is a fact. That's not guesswork. That is a fact. And you can analyze your results within Facebook to see which gender responded better to each individual image, and then tell Facebook to show the appropriate image to the appropriate gender. So if I see this home over here, women like a lot better versus this home over here, men like a lot better. Well, wouldn't it be crazy to keep showing both images to both groups when I can show, hey, this is your preference, you're going to see this. This is your preference, you're going to see that. Now I'm paying less per click and I'm getting a higher click-through rate. So that means I'm getting more leads. I'm getting more people clicking on my ads, going to my landing page. How about age brackets? The same thing applies to age brackets. Different age brackets have different concerns. They respond to different types of ads because you're at different stages in your life. So you're faced with different life choices and decisions. So your concerns are different. So I would run a different ad to different age brackets. It doesn't mean every single age, but an age bracket. You break it up into brackets, and by looking at your statistics, your metrics, you can see who responded well to which ads, which calls to action, which images in your Facebook metrics, and then adjust accordingly. Same with cities, different challenges. Education level. I can target individuals with a minimum of a bachelor's degree, for example. If I'm wanting to, say, do luxury homes, focus on luxury homes, you're more likely to get to individuals that can purchase those luxury homes based off of targeting individuals with a higher level of education as well as a higher level of income. Career, current house value, recently purchased versus new homeowners. Now, here, why would we want to run a purchase ad? Why would we want that seen by individuals who just recently purchased a home, right? We don't want to do that, but oftentimes you are. If you're not going in and paying attention to your targeting, then this is what's happening. You're ending up paying a whole lot more and getting a whole lot fewer clicks and results accordingly. How about this? Change your run times. Different times of the day, different days of the week. Check your Facebook metrics to find your sweet spot. So when you run a Facebook ad, you can actually take a look at your metrics as to what time of day and what days of the week got the most clicks. You could see when your clicks came in, what day and what time of the day. And what you'll find is that a lot of cities, a lot of markets out there respond better at both certain times of the day as well as certain days of the week. I'll tell you what, lately I've been finding a lot of cities and a lot of states, the ads get a double or even triple the results on Thursdays. I'm not saying that's everywhere. You got to check. You got to go and look at your own results. But in some cases, we're talking a 300% improvement. That means oftentimes, if you're paying over $1 a click for the rest of the week, you're paying about 70 cents or even in some cases 60 cents cost per click on Thursday. Why wouldn't you double or triple your ad run on Thursdays to really, really make the most of that? Get the cheaper clicks because 30, 40 cents cost per click might not seem like a whole lot, but over the course of 100 clicks, that adds up, doesn't it? How about 1,000 clicks? How about 2,000 clicks? And you're getting more people, more leads. So find your sweet spot by checking your Facebook metrics. Okay. So for those of you wondering, well, how do I do that? You really should show up for Thursday's webinar. So I got a live training coming up this Thursday. I'll show you guys how to do it. All right. It's easy. Idea number 3, provide multiple means of action. So oftentimes in a traditionally structured ad, a lot of loan officers are saying, well, click the button below. So you got the learn more button. That's the really popular button to have on your ads these days, right? So and that's great. That's fine. I'm not saying we should do otherwise. However, why give them just one means of clicking, one means of taking action? A lot of people just scan ads very quickly. And it's sometimes you can miss the learn more button. I've had people look right at the ad and sit there and say, well, where do I click? And they'll take them 6 or 7 seconds of looking at it before they realize, oh, there's a button here. So in that 6 or 7 seconds, some of your potential leads could have left, could have clicked off of it. So give them a clickable link within the ad itself. So give them a full https://www dot whatever your link is.com. Give them a full clickable link within the ad itself. Give them a number to call or text as well. It doesn't hurt within your call to action to tell them that they can either call or text for more information here. Another way to allow them to take action is to go ahead and specifically ask for comments. So tell them that they can comment on the ad below to ask a question and that you'll answer it. You can even set up your Facebook Messenger bots to respond instantly to comments made below. So you can actually set up your bots to look for specific keywords and specific questions and instantly respond. The value of that is now you don't have to hover in front of your Facebook all day long. The bot can come in and follow up with those individuals and do a surprisingly effective job of it. Okay, so you can make it more automated and engage with more people. Make it easier for them to click. Don't make them think. Don't make them hunt. Get some texts. Get some phone calls. Get some comments. Get some clicks on your link. Plus get the learn more buttons. Now you're getting a lot more activity and action on every single ad. This one really works, guys. Usually I see about a 15 to 20% jump in my clicks when I just do this one right here. And 15 to 20%, that's a healthy chunk, guys. So you could be missing out on a lot of your activity. All right, so run your successes. Idea number 4. People like social proof. I've been seeing just a really, really small percentage of the loan officer population, but it's a wonderful thing that they're doing it. Going out there and putting social proof and running those as ads. Some of them are just doing them as organic posts, but a couple will go out and boost it or run it as an ad, and that's fantastic. When you have an awesome success with a client, when you really help somebody that's super appreciative, you got them out of a bad situation, or they really thought they couldn't get into a home, but you were the one loan officer that could get them there. why wouldn't you trumpet that as a victory? So either take a camera with you to the closing table and take pictures of their happy, smiling face, this new family with their newly closed loan, got the keys to their house, and post a little bit about their backstory. Get their permission, of course. You got to ask for permission, and you'll find almost all of them will give it to you. Or even better yet, video. Get a video, guys. It's easy. Just bring a camera with you. Ask their permission. Tell them what your intent is. Hey, you know what? I get the bulk of my deals come to me in the form of referrals, word of mouth, and individuals who have heard stories such as yours. Would it be okay if I just feature you guys in a small ad? It's only going to be, I'm only going to use about 10 seconds of footage here or 15 seconds of footage or whatever. If you can get them to actually sit down and recount their story on camera, then all the better, but limit it to about 60 seconds at the most. Interview them. Interview your closings. If you don't have any closings coming up that you could do this with, you could even go interview past closings, or how about even realtors telling you stories about deals you saved for them? Because anytime it's anyone other than you telling the story and telling people that they should do business with you, it's that much more powerful. It's far more effective than you going out and telling everybody, here's why you should do business with me, when it comes out of someone else's mouth. So this right here, guys, if there's one thing you really latch onto in this quick video, make it this one. Try it. You'll see it works. And then finally, idea number 5, to fix your broken ads, ad types, and your follow-up. So maybe you need to change your ad types. Now, there's 3 primary types of Facebook ads that I like to use. Now, there's obviously more than 3 Facebook ad varieties out there, but these are the varieties that I have found to be the most effective for me. And these are, first of all, traffic ads. A traffic ad is when somebody sees an ad, it's on their desktop or their news feed, they click on it, and they end up going to your landing page, at which point you attempt to capture a lead. Facebook lead ads. A lead ad is where somebody sees an ad, they click on it, and instead of leaving Facebook to go to your landing page, a window pops open at which Facebook auto inputs their contact information into the form. So these tend to be a little bit more expensive than the traffic ads, but you tend to get more leads this way. Video ads. Video ads work, but they got to be the right video. Okay? Video ads are cheap, so they're very cost effective, and you have little competition, and people engage well with video. So I do like video ads. Follow up. For a lot of loan officers, even for those who are getting leads, but they complain about the quality of the leads. Well, oftentimes we find that it's not necessarily the quality of the lead, it's the quality of the follow-up or lack thereof. And that doesn't mean, don't misunderstand me, please. I'm not saying that, hey, you guys suck at follow-up. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that you are a busy individual. You have too much on your plate and going on to properly follow up with people to the same volume level that is required. We already know that it requires 5 to 12 follow-ups before you can really engage with the average person in this modern age, right? 5 to 12. Most loan officers give up after just 3 or 4 attempts. So you're not even, the odds are actually against you right out of the gate because you're so busy. So the type of follow-up that you engage in is going to mean the difference between, hey, I got 5 leads this week that I was able to speak to versus I got 10, for the same amount of money spent. And a lot of that has to do with either automation or the means of communication. And there's a lot of new things outside of just phone and email and even texting now that you can use. You have a lot of options available to you. And those different forms of follow-up, by putting them on an autopilot, using the proper software, and the proper means of following up. And I'll just throw one example out there that I've talked about many times in the past, and that is, I think that instead of sending emails, you should be sending video emails. You get just such a tremendously better response rate and a much more positive response because people are impressed that you took the time to address them by name. People like that. So that's just one example of how you can tremendously boost the response that you get from your leads, because, hey, that's what those leads are there for, is to turn them into applications and get a closed loan. But you got to be able to engage with people. We've talked about texting in the past as well. That helps, but you have yet other options, and that's what we're going to talk about on Thursday. So Thursday, guys, March the 15th, 1 o'clock Central. If you want to learn more about these types of topics, but more specifically, how to get the highest quality leads possible, how to tap into more than just Facebook, how to use even other lead platforms, other traffic platforms to tap into and get more leads and higher quality leads and people that actually want to close a loan with you. How do you do that? Well, down beneath, if you're watching this video on Facebook, if you receive this from me on Facebook, there's a link right below that I sent you. If you're not already registered for Thursday's call, that's March 15th at 1 o'clock Central, then click the link below. If you're watching this anywhere else and it's an embedded YouTube video, then I put a link in the description box as well. All right. So I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. I have a guest speaker who is also an expert in some of the platforms that we're going to be demonstrating to you, showing you these other ways of capturing high quality leads, because there's too many people out there doing me too advertising. When it gets that saturated, you start looking for other ways to go about generating leads. And that's what I'm going to show you guys. Okay. I'll see you guys Thursday. Hope you found this beneficial. Chat with you soon. Bye now.